Welcome everyone. It is Farmer Cop here for episode 11 of Hutan Pantai. We are rocking and rolling. Last episode, we honestly didn't make it anywhere. We bought a trailer, we bought a new seeder, I guess, and we sold a crap ton of stuff, which was great. But we have a new rice field. We also built that last episode. It's about all we did. Actually, I guess we did a few things. But we have this brand new seeder. Technically, our Deutz-Fahr, which is parked... where is it? I don't know, somewhere. There it is. That technically has enough horsepower. However, I would like to upgrade our tractor to be a little bit better. So the seeder that we got, we actually might be able to sell ours that we bought this guy for a little bit too. The Deutz-Fahr also could run this in the background while the horse is running, so we can kind of speed up the seeding for now. Eventually, we'll get a second one of those. We just don't need it right now. But yeah, we got this guy. 200 horsepower is required. I think it's gonna want a little more than that, to be honest. Nothing on sale, unfortunately. But let's take a look. So small tractors. I don't think we're gonna find a good 200 horse tractor in here, but we can double check real quick. Yeah, there's not one. Even the Deutz that we have is under here. 230. It's better than those guys. These guys get up to 175, 190. That Massey's 210. The Case AFS is almost... I can get that up to 300. I mean, it's going to be pricey. We're going to buy a nice tractor. I think, honestly, how much is this for the 303 horsepower? That's 282 for 303. This is 270 for 302. Oh, gosh. Honestly, I think Fendt, well, this is actually the same tractor as this, technically. That's why this is the same price, by the way. This one, that one, maybe Steyer's also made by them. I feel like we should use something a little bit different. I don't use a lot of New Holland. I'm going to use a lot of Case, I think, in my other series. So I think that can go up to 310. 287 for 267. This is tough. I don't really want... I don't really want John Deere or Case. I'd like to use something else. Let's look at large tractors real quick before we get too carried away. We could do... Honestly, I've never really done too much with Valtra. That's 254 for 280, but we can later bump it up to 420. That'll be plenty to get us going. I think that's a good way to do it, because eventually we can do that, but we just don't need to right now, but we can eventually do that. And it's not going to change what we got going on. I'm not a big fan of the gold. What about our blue? I do like that blue. It kind of goes with what we're doing. It's 5,000 more to paint it. My goodness, but it'll be so cool. Let's do it. Let's just do it. I'm going to do it. All right, we're going to buy this. 259, 500. This is insane. I can't believe we just did that. I don't even think we need to wait, honestly. Let's get tabbed over to it. Look at this new tractor. This is the part of the series where we can start buying some really cool stuff. Our next upgrade will most likely be a new harvester, because we're gonna have some stuff to do. Now I can get some seeds and stuff as well while we're here. Actually, let's do that. How much seed does this hold? I can't remember. Let's look in the store real quick. Seeders. The configuration that we did it in was this one. So 2,400 seeds, 3,000 fertilizer. Okay. So we'll do 2 of these. I don't know why I bought those separately. I should have just done them at once. And then 3 fertilizers. Beautiful. Okay. We'll get this thing loaded up. Let's get this rocket and rolling. I'm so excited. This is such a cool setup. Oh, we're doing so good. We're doing so good. I'm so excited. I'm like a kid at the candy store. This is fantastic. Our farm, we're making it. We're making it. Our farm is making it. We're going to be able to do, let's get this over to long grain rice as well while we're sitting here. We're going to be able to we're going to get so much more off of that field in terms of rice. I've also considered switching that back to regular rice if we're doing this long grain, but I think we should keep the long grain up. That's the thing that makes the most actually in the factory as well. So we may actually eventually phase out of doing wet rice in this series, which I know sounds kind of crazy. Obviously, we may not sell our equipment for it, because I kind of like our equipment. It's kind of cool. But this thing, 12 miles an hour, 6 meters. It's 6 meters? I think it's 6 meters. Oh, this thing is just a beast. Look at this bad boy. I haven't even done any. I don't even think I'm gonna do any contracts anymore. We're just making money. We're making money hand over fist to some degree. This is just. Oh, I'm so excited. So yes, we'll get that field planted over there, and then I think that at the end of this year we'll probably look into getting another harvester, and we'll need to buy a field for doing some more red beet work. I think because we do have the harvester for the red beets, which is kind of a waste of money if we're not doing red beets, if that makes sense. But yeah, so it is what it is. But we're doing okay. Let's get this guy started. Yes. I mean, compared to our 3-meter seeder, this would have taken forever. Oh, this is so good. All right. Let's hire you. Let's see how they do. Such a nice tractor. And we can bump that horsepower up so much. It's a direct drill doing, well, actually, this is already cultivated, so it wouldn't have mattered. But in the future, it'll be nice to have this as a direct drill. So, I mean, the kind of going forward, we could look at, like, this guy. It's 15 meters. It also does fertilizer and can do long-grain rice. We would just need to cultivate as well. But since we have... Our tractor could do a lot of horsepower. Now, 580, that's a little too much there. 615, still a little too much. Why is that one more? Good lord. I thought disc harrows required less horsepower. It's 330. It's a little closer to what we're after. Cultivators, what we're looking for the biggest one here. 630 makes sense. 400 is not bad, actually, for that one. 400 for 14 meters, that might be what we go for, because our little tractor, this guy can get up to 420 horsepower, so we could use this to pull a massive cultivator after harvest, and then that could really speed it up. I think doing that would really speed up the process to have that kind of going. We could even have a cultivator. If we get a second tractor eventually, get more seeders and things, you know, normally I'm all about direct drills, but that just might be the way to go for what we're doing. But look at this. Absolute beast of a machine. But anyhow, that's what I got for now. We're going to get this planted. I don't know what I'll see you guys next, but maybe close to harvest. I just want to kind of get this stuff planted, get it rocking and rolling. I'd like to get through this year and make some more money. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, it is harvest time. I just went ahead a little bit extra just so we could harvest everything at once. But as you can see, there we go. Harvest ready, harvest ready, harvest ready, and all these are harvest ready. So we have a lot of rice, including our new big field over here, which I'm super excited about. I did sell our smaller seeder off because honestly, this with the Valtra, it planted not only this field, but this field, and this field before I could get 3 of these fields done for the wet rice with 2 planters. So this one's plenty efficient for what we got going on. We didn't need the other one. We only got like, 20, 30,000 for it, but still. Yeah, one thing I want to put in, I kind of want to, I don't know how I want to do this actually. I'm going to move these, let's move these pieces of equipment out of the way here. Let's tab over to, nope, there we go, and there we go. All right, let's get these guys out of the way. I want to move them. Under here should be fine. And let's get you just over here for now. There we go. And actually, where's our harvester? There we go. I'm going to get him started working, because he might as well start working, since it is harvest season for us. All right, maybe, theoretically. Oop. Wasn't the best for it, probably. That's all right. Get around that. You can do it. There we go. There we go. Been faster just to go a little bit around, but that's fine. Okay, we'll hire a worker to do that. Let's get back over to here. So, we're going to make a little bit of expansion here. I just kind of want to take a look at a couple things. One, I do think we're eventually going to want a second one. Oops, I hit the wrong button on my mouse to slow it down. I do think we're eventually going to want a second one of those. Yeah, it's not about the... Oh, I gotta get... Let's go to finances. Let's take out a massive loan for now, just so it's gonna tell me it's not gonna place there. Or not. I'm just gonna go up to 400,000. We're also gonna make some big purchases here in a second, so prepare yourself mentally for that. Is there space in here? Even if I go... Okay. Well, I can go right under there. It's probably not the best idea. I honestly could go right next to this guy. Ooh, we could actually put them, we could make like a double factory. That's actually not the worst idea I've ever had. I'm not against that, to be honest. The only problem is in the back, if I have that right there, is there going to be space to get a truck around there to load? The answer is really no. That's the problem, because eventually we're going to get a bigger truck. I don't think we're going to worry about doing that. Eventually we might even just destroy this one or sell this one and move it, to be honest. But we could do some more greenhouses. Thought about that. I put the open air gardens in, not so I can use them. Not so I can use them. I have a better idea for that. The mushroom greenhouses are actually doing really good for us. I'm thinking about putting in... If I do that... I'm thinking about putting in a couple more of these. I could even tuck them kind of under here. They go to the... Alright, so they go... If they're facing that way, it goes to the right side of that. So if I flip it around, the pallets spawn on the right side. So I got to be aware of that. So I could do... I mean, I think these guys are going to make the money back for us. So if I did one right there. And then I did another one right there, considering it's got to be able to... They got to be able to get in and get the mushrooms. And I did a third one here, which I know this is a lot of money right now, but we're going to make the money back on those. And the other thing I really want to use is over here is this guy. It's a distributor. So this is why I wanted the open air garden pack. You put water in here and it distributes to all your greenhouses. This will make our lives a lot easier. I think we can just kind of tuck this right under there. And then I can put in... I have these little fire hydrants, which I actually might be able to not even click on right now. There we go. I'm going to sell that off. Not because it really gives us any money. We just don't need it anymore. Sell that one off. And then over here, there's another one. I'm going to sell that one off. Okay, because it'll distribute to all these places. Let's go to... Is it under here? No, it's under here, isn't it? Yep, there it is. Okay. And I can put this guy, like, right there. And then that'll help us provide water really easily. Let's go to landscaping. Let's make this look nice. Asphalt is what we've been using over here, but I kind of want to use something a little bit different, maybe. We have a good gravel in here. Gravel small, I like that. All right, let's do maybe some gravel over here, just to do something a little bit different. Behind it, we don't... That's where you can get stuff out. I'm just going to put some gravel in just so it looks a little bit nicer. Yeah, this can come over to here. Loop around. And just like that. Perfect. Okay, I'm happy with how that looks. And now back to our asphalt. Which is what we got here, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, whoops. Well, I was hoping that would be the right angle, but it's not at all. That's okay. Should have put asphalt in, just make sure. I'm just going to put asphalt across the front of that as well. Put that render in there. Okay. And then just up to here and over. It'll still be kind of a pain to get the mushrooms out of these guys, but that's okay. To get them moved and whatnot. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's put a little bit across the front there and loop that into the entrance. So yeah, okay. That's 3 more mushroom greenhouses, and we just spent a lot of money on that, and a distributor. So I'll put water in the distributor. The problem with the distributor is it holds a lot of water. 2.5 million liters, and at 2,000 liters a piece, it's going to be hard to do with this little guy right here. So I'm going to get that sold off, and we're going to buy a different one right now. Well, actually, you know what? We'll hold off. We'll use that one for now, because it'll be fine. Eventually, we'll get like a big tanker, because we'll have more stuff. But the other thing I want to buy right now, we need to speed up our harvesting for our long grain rice. So we're going to look into harvesters today. I installed a bunch of different harvester mods. Obviously, we have this guy right now. That goes up to 10,500. That one can go up to 19,000 liters. I really kind of wanted a case, to be honest. That one's not bad. We can eventually go crazy big and get like an AF11, but we don't need an AF11 sized harvester right now. But 235 is not bad. 10,000 liters is not the best. That's 11,000. 10,000 there. That one goes up to 10,500. That one's 10,500 as well, but it's a little bit more money. The Colossus pack. I didn't know I had that installed, actually. I guess I just hit all of the harvesters, so I guess maybe I did put it in there on accident. Could go an ideal. They're a little pricey for what they are. I think this might be the play here. Though that one goes up to 19,000 liters. And it's a little bit cheaper. Oh, this is going to be the... Oh, it'll run these big headers? It says it'll go up to 15.2. We'll probably do the 13.7. 15.2 might be a bit much for that. How big can this go? 8.5 is kind of the biggest one they want you to go with. So I guess the John Deere is unfortunately going to win out on that one, at least for now. What's the difference between these two? That one can go a lot bigger in terms of horsepower and everything else. So maybe we go slightly bigger with this. The problem is we got it. Is that the big engine? Oh, wait a second. That's kind of messed up. I hate it when they do that, when like that's the configuration. There's not a cheaper one. That always frustrates me. Yeah, like this shouldn't be standard. All right. How much is this one jumping up to? This one's a lot more reasonable. How much is the grain extension? Does that get it up to the biggest? Yeah, that's 19,380. So you do 19,380 with that. This one actually is pretty reasonably priced. We could even bump up the horsepower quite a bit, which we're going to want to have a big engine on this baby. Yeah, I can't really control that very much. North America, Australia, South America, North America flag, Canada flag, Australia flag, South America flag. I guess we'll leave it in the North America configuration. We'll do number 1 on it, might as well. Ooh. We can do 2018 on it. It doesn't have to be that good. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll want the bigger pipe because we're going to put, well, maybe not the biggest one. 7.9 is probably plenty because we're not going to put the largest header on it. So, okay, let's go ahead and... What's the finance on that? 6 months at 2% is $44,905 a month. I'm tempted to do that because we'll have the money soon. But you know what? Loan interest honestly is not that bad in this game. So let's go and buy it. Well, should we just do the bigger pipe? 8.7, 9.15. Let's do the 8.7. That's a little bit better. I think that's going to be better for what we want to do anyways. I'm not going to go with the biggest header. I'm going to go with the second biggest header. So let's do the 8.7 there. Okay, let's buy that. Can't believe we just spent that money on that. All right, we're going to need to take out a little bit more of a loan. I know this is craziness. Crazy talk here. The header is going to be honestly pretty expensive. $500,000 in loan. We'll cover that with our property income. So the interest on that is. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's go back to that harvester. We own one of these now. Let's go combinations. It says it can go up to that, which is insane. We're just going to do a 13.7 because that should be plenty for us. Let's buy that. And then we can actually pay back some of this loan. Maybe I'll do a couple contracts or something off camera. Okay. How's our harvester doing? Our other one. His grain tank's full. Let's empty him out real quick. We'll use this guy for emptying this harvester. We'll use the other guy for the other one. Only because this guy has the pipe is too low. We may end up selling this harvester soon. The only reason we're not yet is because, well, it's not actually worth that much, this little Massey. So we might as well hold on to it for now. Right. Yeah, this thing's a beast. I'd rather have gone with a case just because I'm trying to change things up, and I feel like on an Asian map. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they got a ton of John Deere in Asia. I feel like on an Asian map, though, the John Deere doesn't quite fit. To be fair, I really don't think the case fits either. I just like the red a little bit better. I'm not going to lie. But this is still just a beefy... Oh, we got to unfold the harvester first. There we go. Just wanted to make sure it ran at 6 miles an hour with that header. All right. Perfect. This thing is legit. Absolutely insane. And then at the end of this year, after we get all this rice and stuff, we'll definitely have enough to pay back our loan. We probably won't have a lot of extra stuff lying around, but we'll have enough to pay back the loan. And then maybe we'll take another loan out to get some more land, because I definitely want to do some more red beets. I honestly like to buy this little strip field here to do red beets on. I think that's probably a good investment for us. But we don't have to worry about that until spring, so we'll kind of see where we're at in terms of productions and everything like that. Yeah, I'm slowly buying out stuff over here. Eventually we'll have all 4 of these fields, and once we have these 4 fields, we'll probably start selling off our wet rice fields and moving over here. We'll keep these 3 for now, but if we can use this area kind of like as a... Is this part of that? Yeah, that's part of that, and that's part of that, so... I guess I really don't want to sell the land there. I don't know. We might move off of that. I'm happy keeping a hold of this land just to do that, but... Oh, we're at our field. Alright. Let's see what this baby's got. That hail damage is really killing our crop, too. But the yield percent bonus should still be pretty good at 87%. Okay. See what you got. See what this baby's got. Come on. Stir harvesting. I want to see it. I want to see it in action. There we go. Awesome. And that tank's going up pretty quick. I don't know how much we're going to get off this field, to be honest. I really just don't. Let's get back over here, because that guy still actually isn't working. Because I have to pull forward, because it has too much rice in it. We'll check back on our other harvester here in a second. Now we got the 8,000 liters from this guy. We'll go put this... I also need to get our wet rice harvesting as well. Got a lot of things to do on the farm. It's busy around harvest time here. But we're doing good. We're doing good. Yeah, I'm sure that John Deere will beat the Massey on... The Massey might be able to get a field and a half done down here. But I still think I'll leave the John Deere up there, because it'll take a lot of effort to move it back and forth and get it down here and whatnot. Okay, let's go to our working here. This guy will get working on distributing that. We can activate that and change that to distributing. Preserve Food Factory. You're still making red beets. We're getting pretty close to full over here in preserved beets, which is a good problem to have. Let's get rice boxes rocking and rolling, and rice rolls from rice. Let's get that rocking and rolling as well. Obviously, we don't have any wet rice yet, but we will soon. So let's get those started. So as soon as I start dumping stuff in there, they're going to be manufacturing stuff. And then I got to get all these guys set up as well, but I can do that. Let's get this guy over to our other harvester, a new one. We'll check in on him and how he's doing. He or she, I guess. We don't know who we hired. But yeah, our farm is, we're expanding pretty good. Pretty solidly. We're making some solid steps forward now. I can't believe we bought this brand new tractor. It's been an absolute beast to use. So that's always nice. And I guess, is there actually any good contracts? I know I said I'd stop doing contracts, but part of me kind of just wants to do a little bit of them since we have so much debt. A couple of mowing ones, a couple of plowing. There's a few in here. Stone picking, that wouldn't be a bad one. I don't know. We don't probably need them, you know? I like that we're relying on our own income now pretty much. Especially since, if you didn't know this too, on our statistics, we've done 324 contracts. 324! That's insane. Fertilizer usage, seed usage, fuel usage, 20,000 liters. It's insane. Where's our time played? Worked time, that's a lot right there. Worked hectares. Total time played, 223 hours. That is quite a lot. All right, we'll just park on our neighbor's field here for now until it becomes our field. Eventually, we're going to buy your field, buddy. Honestly, we could make this all one big rice field, except that this is its own field now, but we could do that. I mean, that wouldn't probably cost too much to get that upgraded and just do one big field. We actually could wait and do this as well. That would be a massive rice field. Maybe that's what we'll do. But that's, how are you doing? Almost half full here, but he's got quite a bit of long grain rice. That's good. Perfect. But yeah, we made it pretty far this episode. Off camera, I'll probably bring you guys back in when it's time to sell off our products. That'll probably be the start of the next episode. We'll make it through another year then. But for now, that's what I got for you guys. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.